Hello everybody and welcome to my first Let's Play of the new decade. It's been a while, hasn't it, since I've done an LP? Let me go ahead and just turn the volume down here so that it's not too cacophony. Anyways, so this is my new Let's Play because I promised my viewers that I would get back into Let's Playing, and as you know, my channel is mostly tech-related videos, but I wanted to... My channel is, if I were to describe it, is more tech and Let's Plays. So I really wanted to start doing more Let's Plays because I know how much you guys enjoy watching me Let's Play games from your childhood, from the current millennium, or from the last millennium. So I figured, since one of the most popular games on my channel was SpongeBob SquarePants Employee of the Month for the PC, I figured... Even though Viacom will probably demonetize this video, or this series rather, that I would do a Let's Play of a game that I used to play a heck of a lot of when I was a kid. This is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the video game. And before we get started, I just wanted to tell the brief story about how I got this game. I got this game for the PS2 for Hanukkah 2004, and I played it up until 2012 when I sold my PlayStation 2. So I haven't had this game for a really long time, and I actually have the GameCube version now, and I'm playing it on my Wii. But yeah, this game holds a special place in my heart because it's nostalgia, and SpongeBob was a cartoon I watched as a kid, as most of us probably did, most 90s kids probably did. So, anyways, let's get started. I'll talk a little bit more about the, we'll create an autosave file, sure, memory card. Oh, that's right, I do have 2 memory cards. I guess I'll just use slot A, because why not? There's Mr. Krabs saying save the money first. A memorable quote from this game, and we're starting off with the first mission, no cheese. I'll talk a little bit about how the game plays in just a moment, but we'll have to watch this cutscene first.
Welcome to our little tale of woe, triumph against impossible odds, terror, and managerly responsibility. Our story begins in the calm waters above the town of Bikini Bottom. As we descend beneath the waves, we find another day. Wait a minute! Hold your seahorses!
I can't believe this is happening here! It's horrible! Whew. Thank Neptune, my manager's here!
Talk to me, Krabs.
It started out as a simple a Krabby Patty with cheese.
So what went wrong?
When the customer took a bite, no cheese! Oh, this has never happened before!
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
Memorable quotes from the movie that we all remember as kids. Anyways, so this is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the video game, for the Nintendo GameCube. So before we get started, I'll talk about the basic controls, at least for the GameCube. Obviously, the control stick moves you around, C stick for camera, A to jump, B for your karate attack, and that's pretty much the basic controls. You collect these weights along the ways to collect manly points, which you can trade in for power-ups and, of course, other assorted materials. Your health is in Krabby Patties. You can't see the health bar. Maybe if I stop here... Okay, maybe not, but...
Collect a Krabby Patty or 2.
Gee, thanks, Mindy, for explaining what I was just about to explain. Yeah, you're real helpful. I'm the Let's Player here. I'm the one who's supposed to explain it, but... Oh, okay, so I hit L. Anyways, so when you lose health, you take the Krabby Patties here, and that will help you recover health. In this level, you probably won't be losing a lot of health, but what do I know? Because the Let's Play curse is still a thing. Yes, it's not something that was stuck that's stuck in our heads from 9 years ago. Anyways, so that meter up there in the top right, that is your manly points meter. When it reaches full capacity, you can purchase upgrades. Anyways, so I'll go go ahead and keep the game volume going here. Oh, Patrick, where did you get your education? Obviously not here in Massachusetts, because Massachusetts is actually, I believe, #1 in terms of education in the United States of America, and where I'm from in New Jersey, yes, they also have they're also one of the top states for education. So he probably got his education in Arizona or Florida, because unfortunately, yeah, because I grew up mostly in Florida, and I think they have they're like 48 or something like that. Anyways. So here's the teleportation boxes. You have to there's 2 of them, and you have to open both of them to be able to use them. And I just missed all the weights. Wow! We're already off to a great start, and I don't think I can get back up there. Let's see. Can I get that? Can I get the weight, please? Come on! We're off to a great start already. Come on, get up there. I at least want to get this golden green weight. Wow, I'm colorblind apparently. Oh boy. Alright, SpongeBob, quit. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna waste all my time. Anyways, here's the other teleportation box. Water. Because SpongeBob and Patrick are incapable of swimming, water will actually do damage to you. And here is our first treasure chest. These unlock extras.
Just earned. Go to the extra section on the options menu.
Like
Neither
that.
Patrick
That's just
nor
how you get hurt
SpongeBob
by
can
touching
swim.
water.
So avoid landing in goop.
And Mindy, again, steals my explanation. Thanks. I'm trying to explain the rules of the game, and... anyways, these switches with the hands on them use a karate chop, and that will activate the switch, which in this case activates this elevator. You want to kill as many enemies as you possibly can and get stung by them in the process, because getting stung by jellyfish is fun, right kids? Because we all saw what happened to Kevin the Sea Cucumber, and I am actually about to die on the first frickin' level. Wow. We are off to a great start. Yeah, like I said, the last time I played this game was in 2012, so it's been a while since I've played this game. But, yeah, I mean, in 2004, as a 7-year-old kid, because that's how old I was in 2004, I could not figure out, because we're getting to the part here, I legitimately could not figure out how to do this part of the game. Because apparently I hadn't played Mario enough, and even though I had played both Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine before playing this, I would hit these 2 switches, right? And that obviously makes this portion of the wall come down. But I didn't know that SpongeBob had the ability to wall jump. Yeah, that's what this sign here means, this Doodle Bob sign means. This means that you can wall jump by hitting A and pushing the control stick in the opposite direction to do a wall jump. So yeah, if you didn't know that, you're kind of screwed.
Break through some weak objects in the
And
world.
Mindy, will you quit doing the Let's Play for me? I'm supposed to be the one commentating, not you. So I'd appreciate it if you'd shut your mouth. Okay, so now you notice that we got our manly meter up high enough, and we have the P symbol. That means an upgrade is available for us. Now, we're probably gonna wait a little bit before we start upgrading. Or you know what? You know what? I'm feeling kind of lucky, so might as well just do that on the next level. But anyways, to complete this level, all you have to do is hop on this trampoline known as a springboard in this game, and all you have to do is jump on it. Yes, thanks, Mindy. Just shut up. I'm not. Quit stealing my explanations. Anyways. Our first Goofy Goober token. This is the equivalent to stars or shines if you've played Mario Sunshine. And yes, that is our first Goofy Goober token.
Who are you?
I'm the manager of this establishment. Everything is gonna be just fine.
I'm really scared, man.
You got a name?
Phil?
Come on, Phil, stay with me. I've only got one shot at this. Gotta have the right tools for the job. Bingo. Now I want you to do me a favor, Phil.
What?
Say cheese.
The beginning. our little yellow friend awakes from his slumber and prepares for the biggest day of his life. Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored with the manager position of the new Krusty Krab 2. So he sulks off to drown his depression in ice cream at the local Goofy Goobers. Across the street, jealous of Mr. Krab's success, the diabolical Plankton hatches Plan Z. He steals King Neptune's crown and frames Mr. Krabs for selling it to the far-off and dangerous land of Shell City. Let us now join our heroes in the midst of their self-pity.
Alright, time for mission number 2, which will probably be our stopping point for episode 1. I think that's pretty good progress to get through 2 missions, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm ready. Depression. Now, there is one thing well, there's probably a cutscene, but let me...
Hey, buddy. Come on. Wake up.
Huh? Where am I?
It's 8 in the morning. Closed. Go collect your friend and get out of here.
Hey, buddy! Come on up here and join the party!
SpongeBob!
Now, this mission, there's one thing we probably never got as kids. Notice anything weird about Patrick, how he's a little woozy? He's drunk. Yeah, this is drunkenness in a game. Now, these enemies here, please don't expect me to know the official names of the enemies. I will probably post them as the video goes on, but I call them bad breath enemies, because as part of this Let's Play, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to try to review the game as we go along while trying to explain it, which, knowing me, is probably going to be a challenge, because my commentary was never the best, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because as long as I'm enjoying the game and as long as you guys are enjoying the content I produce, that's all that matters, because I do YouTube for fun. And while one day I would like to be a full-time YouTuber, which is why I'm considering starting a Patreon page, I definitely like to make content that you guys enjoy. And this game, as I said, holds a special place in my heart, because I remember watching the SpongeBob movie with my dad at a cinema on Route 70 in Bradenton, Florida, as much information as you needed to know. And the thing I remember most vividly about that experience was the next day, everyone was singing the Goofy Goober Rock. Anyways, you come over to this organ here. Yep. I used to sing some Hebrew songs along to that, but I don't actually remember the lyrics, yet I can remember my 3rd birthday. So there's all sorts of breakable items in these games. I always used to just break everything, because, hey, you never know, they might give you experience points. So, I go ahead and break everything, kill all the enemies. But, anyways, so yeah, what inspired me to do this game was mainly, and I think I just screwed myself, didn't I? Oh, thank God I didn't break that yet. Anyways, what inspired me to do this game was because it's part of my childhood, and also because, to honor Steven Hillenburg, because as we all know, he passed away. Gosh, has it already been 2 years? Was it last year? It was either... Gosh, wow, I can't even remember the day Steven Hillenburg passed away, guys. Yet I can remember my 3rd birthday vividly.
SpongeBob!
What's up, Patrick? You have got to try this new dot broom game.
Dog!
Where? Wow!
So now we have the bad breath enemies on steroids. They now have a hammer, and they take 2 hits to kill. It's really not that much. Well, not that bad is what I meant to say. Anyways, yeah, so honoring Steven Hillenburg, that's the other reason I wanted to play this game, because when I heard that he had passed away, I wanted to thank him for the memories that I acquired in my childhood, and wow, I fell all the way back down. We're off to a great start. I'll meet you back. Alright, and we're back. Ugh. My computer fell asleep, so I had to unlock it, so I'm probably gonna have to fix that. And... the Let's Play curse has already struck. Okay! Third time is the charm. Let's just say, screw the weights. Screw the manly points. Whatever you do, you would think... I thought that by pressing A on the trampoline, except that when you're in midair, apparently, makes you jump higher. But it only does that if you're in midair. Stupid me. Anyways, third time was the charm, at least. I believe we need a little extra height to get to these boxes, so we'll have to come back to those later on. But anyways... I know you guys want to see me fail, so...
Hey, it's you two again. I missed you guys.
Yes, SpongeBob and Patrick are drunk in this episode, or in this level, rather. Sometimes you can get two enemies at once, just like that. Get them to sort of run into each other, and you can take out two for the price of one, Grandma! Just like, now I'm stealing Chugga Conroy's choke. Choke! Wow! That's another thing people have always commented on. Every time I say a J sound, people say it comes out as a CH. So you saw there that we have the Up Chocolate Creek challenge available. However, we cannot do this mission yet, as it requires... Well, let's just say it requires an ability which in my experience, I've always gotten gutter balls at. So now on your right, you're going to see a checkpoint. So obviously, if you die, instead of respawning at the beginning of the level, you respawn from wherever the last checkpoint you crossed was. I believe you just swing into this door. Yep, and there is an extra treasure chest in here. Extras, by the way, challenges, earn you more Goofy Goober tokens, which you will need Goofy Goober tokens. You need them actually more than ever in this game. But we can only get so many right now because we do not have some of the necessary some of the necessary upgrades. But at the end of this episode, I will show you the upgrade screen. And that's also why it's so imperative to get these weights so you can gain experience points. Now, in the GameCube version, to swing on an ice block using Patrick's tongue, you press and hold Y on the GameCube controller. I believe it's X on the PS2. No, X is jump on the PS2. I don't remember because I haven't had a PS2 for... Jellyfish apparently are going to be the death of me. I was trying to kill the bad breath guy, not give you a hug, jellyfish.
Patrick, if you bring me more Goofy Goober tokens, I can grant you the Cartwheel Move.
Oh boy, I love whatever that move is.
You will. Just bring me more Goofy Goober tokens.
So, as I said, you need Goofy Goober tokens more than ever in this game because you can learn new moves. As we saw there, Mindy said she will teach us the Cartwheel Move if we can find 2 more Goofy Goober tokens. Now, as far as the length of these episodes, I'm probably going to try to make them 25 to 30 minutes each, depending on how much I accomplish, but we're already up to 20 minute. Over there is a challenge we will get to in just a moment. Actually, you know what? Let's get the hard stuff out of the way first. So let's warp to the combat challenge, because I want to explain what these are. So combat challenges, as the title would suggest, you just have to defeat all enemies. Are you ready, kids? Set, go. As you can see up in the top right, we have 30 left, and basically we're just killing random enemies. Now, for some of these, I would recommend getting the... Oh, and also you can combo enemies if you hit them into each other. Forgot to mention that earlier. But anyways, yeah, and obviously more of them spawn. The more you kill, the more enemies spawn from the enemy generators over there. However, these, and in later... Because, yes, as you get experience points, you can upgrade not only your attacks, but you can also get health upgrades. For some of these later missions, because there's three waves, by the way. For some of these later combat challenges, I would strongly suggest health upgrades because, yeah, then as you can see, as the waves go on, you start getting tougher enemies to fight, and of course, it makes it easier to die. So later on, you're definitely going to want to upgrade your health so you can gain more HP. But for right now, I think 3 is enough. I mean, this is literally ooh, jeez, nearly cheated death there. Well, not death, but getting hurt. Yeah. Anyways, I guess to get on with the review, because I've talked a little bit about the game, because I think these combat challenges are a good time for me to tell personal stories, because we all know how much how much you guys like to hear my stories during LPs. So, I was a quirky kid, and more on that as we get to some of the later levels in the game. But there were some jokes in this game that are not exactly adult-only jokes, but jokes that, for some reason I found overly humorous as a kid, playing this, and yeah, I mean, it's not like, and I also wanted to kind of review this game because, I mean, AVGN always complains about, like, games not following the movie, but this game hits the nail on the head. This is an example of how a movie game should be done, because this game follows the movie. It doesn't make you collect clocks and throw bowling balls if you get the Back to the Future LJN reference. Obviously, this game was not made by LJN. It was made by... Who made this game, anyways? I think it was made by THQ. And... wow, I am already sucking hard. Okay. I was gonna say, if I die on the first combat challenge... I was just about to say, if you die on the first combat challenge, you really suck at this game. But you know what the Let's Play curse says? The Let's Play curse says, if you die, says, you say a mission is easy, or if you die on this, you really suck, and then you yourself die on that challenge, and wow, I get hurt I get hit exactly as... okay. Let's just say, thank God I didn't die. Anyways, you win. We got ourselves a Goofy Goober token. Now, but as we know, Mindy said we needed 2 more Goofy Goober tokens. Where is this next Goofy Goober token to be found, you may ask? Well, when the game loads, I shall show you. Because this next move is necessary to advance past this door here. We actually do need the Cartwheel Move. So the ounce of bounce challenge is now open to play, which is this challenge right here, as you probably guessed. So we're gonna go ahead and get some more manly points here, which I'll show the upgrade screen at the end of this episode. Like I said, don't worry, I will keep my I vowed that I'd do it. So these springboards here will take you way up here, where you get yet another Goofy Goober token. So we now have a total of 3 Goofy Goober tokens, and Mindy will now be able to grant us the Cartwheel Move that she vowed so gracefully that she would teach us before. So we'll go ahead and head back down, and let's go talk to Mindy and see what she has to say.
Okay, Patrick. Since you've brought me enough Goofy Goober tokens, you may now use the Cartwheel Move.
Time to spin? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Okay.
You better get going, Patrick. There's lots to do.
You said it, Mindy. Anyways, so to do the Cartwheel Move on the GameCube controller, you press the X button, and now we can advance past this barrier that we were not able to advance past before. And I might as well just stop destroying the tables because it's not giving me any manly points. So, anyways. So the Cartwheel Move really comes in handy. The only thing I wouldn't advise using it on is Jellyfish, which reminds me of a song, which I will tell a personal story here for just a brief second. when I was in middle school, there was a YouTube video. I don't know if it's still up. It probably is. But it was called the Jellyfish Song or something like that. And every kid sang it. Literally, it was just every day. All I heard all day was jellyfish, jellyfish. Just make sure you don't eat a real jellyfish or you'll die. Yeah, that got real annoying real fast. Anyways, I'm sorry for my atrocious singing there, but yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. There's a 50 pound weight up there in case you didn't see that before. Just wanted to point that out. I will stop the singing because you guys I probably freaked out some of my viewers. Oh yeah, actually I think, can you cartwheel the jellyfish? No. Oh god damn it, why am I doing that now? Okay, no. You can only hit them, okay, so you can only hit them at a certain, you can only hit them when the tops of them are facing up. Okay. That makes sense. Because you don't want to end up like Kevin the Sea Cucumber. And I can upgrade once again, but we are now earned a Spongy Smash record. Like I said, break as many of these plankton crates as you can because they will get you... These are a great way to build up manly points so you can trade them in and get yourself upgrades in the future. And is it just me or is the cartwheel move slower than I thought it was going to be? Anyways, we're sort of running out of time, aren't we? I've been gabbing on. You can probably hear that Patrick says certain lines of dialogue. Anyways, well, we're almost to the end, so if this episode goes a little bit over the time limit, I don't really mind, because I know you guys love watching me play and fail. Yes, Patrick, I agree. Because, yes, when you're walking on ice cream in this room, you end up sliding, and yes, it's Kelpo ice cream. It does a sponge good. Already on the first episode, we're already having moments of failure. Probably because I haven't played this... Probably A, because I haven't played this game in a while, and B, because the Let's Players curse. But, you know... It's fun, because at least failure makes for good content, and I know you guys will enjoy it if you see me fail, because I know it's not really entertaining when you just fail nonchalantly. Anyways... Or when you just fail on purpose. Anyways, so with the cartwheel move, we can now smash through these crates, and if we smash all of them, we get ourselves an extra. So, there we go. Now, these ice cream cones do have manly points on them, but for the sake of time, I'm going to skip them only because we're running out of time here. So, okay, I was wrong. I thought if you pressed A when you jumped on on one of these springboards, it would send you flying in the air, but it does not. You have to press A at the peak height of your jump to gain the extra height I was thinking of. Anywho, we have more enemies to kill here. Yes, falling in the chocolate will kill you. And what am I doing? I have the cartwheel move. Jeez. Way to go, Ben. You don't even know your moves. Anyways, we'll defeat these enemy generators here. All you have to do is spin into them, and they're gone. And we are at exactly 30 minutes now. So actually, the timing worked out perfectly. So, there is our Goofy Goober token. And as you can see, one thing before we end the episode and collect our Goofy Goober token is the port ahead here. You go in them and press R. Now you can play as SpongeBob. And if you go in as SpongeBob and press R, you now play as Patrick. So before we collect our Goofy Goober token and end the episode, I'm going to press Z here because this is the upgrades screen. We can upgrade our karate spin, we can upgrade our health for either SpongeBob or Patrick, and we have 2 upgrade points available. So what I'm going to do is just hit A to upgrade. We'll upgrade SpongeBob's karate spin. And we can now reflect enemy projectiles back, which will be useful later in the game. And since we can upgrade Patrick's health, since we have another upgrade point available, we'll upgrade Patrick's health. So that is how you do your upgrades. Without further ado, let's collect our 4th Goofy Goober token and end the episode here. But one more cutscene.
There you are, Patrick. I've been trying to find you all evening.
It's 8 in the morning, SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, 8 o'clock. I am late for work. Mr. Krabs is gonna kill me. Oh, Mr. Krabs.
Back at the Krusty Krab, King Neptune confronts Mr. Krabs about his alleged thievery. He asks if there is anyone present who may vouch for Mr. Krabs' character, and our yellow knucklehead McSpazatron shows up to accuse Mr. Krabs of being a horrible person. King Neptune zaps Mr. Krabs, causing SpongeBob to sober up quickly. He selflessly volunteers to journey to Shell City and retrieve the King's crown. Freezing Mr. Krabs in place, King Neptune grants a 6-day reprieve so SpongeBob and Patrick may attempt to retrieve the crown. King Neptune's daughter Mindy provides SpongeBob and Patrick with a magic mirror through which she can communicate and assist our heroic duo. We continue as SpongeBob and Patrick arrive at the paddy wagon.
Alright guys, Sandwich Driving 101, we are going to end things off here. So, next time on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game.
SpongeBob, Patrick, it's time to start your journey. Drive the paddy wagon through Bikini Bottom to the edge of town. This road will take you through Bikini Bottom to the edge of town. Don't let the paddy wagon take too much damage, or you'll have to start again.
Our journey begins at
SpongeBob, you're driving.
Alright, we're gonna pause here because Sandwich Driving 101 will be for next episode. So, next time on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, we are going to be tackling Sandwich Driving 101 and getting our 5th Goofy Goober token. See you guys then. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up and a like. Well, those are the same thing. Comment if you want to, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.